Now we're seeing more of AI, artificial intelligence, cropping into Nigerian system, and we even see the younger ones who are, leveraging this platform to also develop robots and here and there. But some are saying that this poses a challenge for them in the future to helping them to critical thinking, thinking deeply in order to solve some difficult solutions because they have technology working for them, in this regard. So how do you think, how are you planning to harness this creativity, innovation, but not to make them retarded in using their own skills in solving critical problems?
That's an interesting question, and one that most people tend to ask. But one thing I would say is that technology has always been there with humans since time immemorial. If you follow the different industrial revolution, you probably recognize the role that technology played in the first, second, third industrial revolution. But the reality is that technology can only continue to make our lives better. Humans will always be needed to do more advanced thinking. Even though technology can process a lot more data and provide intelligence, humans will always be required to ensure that our world is what it is and it continues to grow. So as against being afraid of technology, what we need to recognize is that technology will take away mundane things that we don't need to use our brains for, mundane things that humans doesn't have to spend time doing. So artificial intelligence is not going to make us more redundant or not be able to apply our brain, as you've put it. I think what AI is going to do is to ensure that what is already known, we can gain easy and direct access to it and use that intelligence as we take decision. And that's the real problem in our strategic blueprints as well. There's something we've put there on artificial intelligence where we want Nigeria to become a leader in AI in the world, to become one of the leading countries in AI in the world. And the reason for this is that if we're not participating in the development of these technologies, that is going to have significant implications for society, that is going to have the opportunity to support society, that our own history and voice is not going to be taken into consideration. Artificial intelligence rely on data. And if our data is not connected, if Africa and developing countries don't participate in ensuring that the data that is feeding artificial intelligence includes our own data and history and reality, we'll be left behind. So part of what we're driving is to actually start to create artificial intelligence jobs. Yesterday, a company called Awari actually launched a program where they're looking to start training and employing AI workforce locally. By AI workforce, these are people that will end up training the artificial intelligence model, which is what is powering the AI phenomenon globally. So we're going to see significant number of jobs being created in Nigeria focused on AI. I know Awari is launching in Lagos in probably around 200 jobs. They also have plans with Imo State government to launch a number of jobs there as well that is focused on artificial intelligence. As we participate in this, the development of this phenomenon, in this technology, our reality is going to be taken into consideration, and our people is going to be able to use the technology more effectively, not to dumb down the way they participate in the economy, but to use it to be able to contribute to the economy even more effectively.
Right, but of course, you know that, ICT is visible in terms of its potential across other sectors like education, health, agriculture, environment. We can see that you're excited about the 3MTT initiative, and it does seem to carry a lot of hope. But are we going to see more inroads or more utilization of 3MTT across these other critical sectors of the country?
No, absolutely. Again, if you look at the strategic blueprints, we clearly stated under innovation, entrepreneurship, and capital that while we're investing, we actually want to invest to support the entrepreneurs to build technologies that we can apply in the sectors that you've mentioned, the sectors that are critical to the development of our economy. The classification broadly will be, you see a lot of sectors under agriculture, industry, but also services as well. But when you break that down, there's so much more subsectorial activities. And our goal is to ensure that these entrepreneurs and innovators are actually building solutions, technology solutions that can help change the way we do business in those areas. In agriculture, artificial intelligence can help to make large farmers, even small farmers, to be a lot more effective in the way they farm. by being a lot more effective, it can ensure that the output of how they, they cultivate and their land is a lot more, rewarding as well to them. So you're going to see a lot of technology in that space. One other thing we're doing to ensure that we can actually apply technology across critical sector is creating something that we've called the sandbox. What the sandbox does is to allow innovators to build technology solutions in areas where policy at the minute does not permit it. And that sandbox is then a controlled environment where we can work with them, we can monitor what they're doing, and we can ensure that if there's a need for us to update our policies, we can update our policies effectively. Where there's a need for new policies, the innovation they're building can also inspire us to know new policies that we have to put in place. So we do want an environment where we're not limiting what innovation people are coming up with and how this innovation is affecting different sectors in our economy. But what we're going to do is ensure that this is properly managed as well so that we're protecting society and also the sovereignty of our nation as well.
Interesting. Right, Kenny.
All right. Honorable Minister, we've run out of time. We still had so much ground to cover, but we thank you for all that you've been able to say within the allotted time. Dr. Bosun Tijani, who heads the Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Tech Economy, we thank you very much for your time on TVC Breakfast.
Right, Kemi, before you go, I think it's very important that we mention that those who have more information, as regards, who are seeking more information as regards these 3MTT, can go to the website.
Check the website, absolutely.
At www.nitda.gov.ng, and they will get more questions, answered there.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that tip. There you have it. You could go onto the website to get more information about the 3MTT initiative as elucidated by the Minister, Dr. Bosun Tijani. We thank you again for your time on TVC News.